We got the pizza. I let it cool off to like leftover pizza temp, but it's all good, YouTube. At least the cheese ain't gonna fall off. And I got so much crap for letting it cool off. People are like, oh, real man. And it's like, yeah, but here's the thing of it. I just tore off an entire slice of pizza. None of the cheese came off. So who's really the fucking idiot? I can sit here and eat my pizza without the toppings falling off. I don't even care if it's leftover pizza temperature because it still tastes good. Little Caesars came back with their crazy stuffed crust bread. Extra cheese, bacon and onions, and 2 cups of garlic butter. I ain't dripping toppings all over the place. I've had this pizza before, so I wasn't too worried about crazy about reviewing it because I know it tastes good. It's going to be leftover pizza anyways, because usually when I do a food review, I'll bite like half the hamburger. Or get like 1 slice of pizza and give you my 2 cents on it. And it becomes leftovers for the next couple of days till I finish it. And I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Because the crazy stuffed crust bread pizza is delicious. That pizza is so loaded in calories. And I did sacrifice cheese pull and stuffed crust pull to keep it. I want to let it cool off a little too much for the review, but I'm not complaining. It's pizza, dude. And like any slice you don't finish, it's going to become leftovers anyways. And I've had that pizza. I've had the stuffed crust crazy bread pizza from Little Caesar several times before. It is delicious. Because sometimes, like Pizza Hut, no offense, is expensive. And their stuffed crust gets a little pricey. So you're like, you want stuffed crust pizza, but you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it. So you go with Little Squeezers because it's what it is. We have a glass. We have some tequila. I've done that combo. Every time they come out with like the crazy bread stuffed crust pizza, that's always what I get for like my 3 topping choice. Like I said in part 1, like you get 1 free topping, so I want bacon, and then I could pick as many as toppings as I wanted. They charge extra per topping, and I didn't want to go too expensive, so I picked bacon and onions. with that extra cheese and that garlic butter. Yeah, that's tasting mighty fine, YouTube. So here's the look at that, Jose Cuervo. I already opened this because I ordered some lime juice and they were out of the kind that I wanted, so they substituted it with an equally just as fine option. Yeah, so I want to give that eight healthy squirts of lime juice in there. And then on top of that tequila, I'm going to hit it with some Mountain Lightning. It's the diet version, but it still works. One of my friends left this 2-liter at my house, and I didn't want it going to waste. So I'm like, yeah, I'll drink it. Save it for Chase. It is what it is. So basically, you're hitting this drink combo with some genetic Mountain Dew, but you know. Don't mind if it's diet or regular, just throw it in there. Don't mind if it's genetic. It's still sugar and caffeine at the end of the day. Although I don't know how much sugar is in the diet version, but diet soda is such a scam. Because it's like, oh, well, we want to make society feel shitty about being fat, so we're going to market to them by calling it diet soda. You know, it's fucking stupid. Just my opinion. So, like, I've had that combo from Little Squeezers before. It's phenomenal, as always. You didn't get the magnificent cheese pull that you would have gotten with it if I would have eaten it a couple hours earlier. Because there's a point between where it's cooled off enough you can grab a slice to the point where it's leftover pizza temperature. And you hit it at the peak, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that picky when it comes to food. I'm going to be eating on that pizza and finishing off the ribs that I ordered for my last 2 hacks. So I got food. Like, I get to entertain my fans with them awesome food hacks. And I get a lot of people who are like, Cobra, you're just a retarded monkey. You always do the same food hacks, blah, blah, blah. People are so quick to critique your boy King Cobra. And it's like, my response is block. And before I delete and ignore the text message, I'm like, nobody's forcing you to watch my cooking videos. I feel sorry for you. It's not really ignoring it if you respond to it, but that's the thing of it. When my YouTube trolls text me every day, nonstop, anything they can think of to harass Cobra, I've decided not to get mad at it and just make it into a game because I'm winning. I get to block their number. I get to have the last word. And the shit that I say to these people, they all hide behind fake burner cell phone numbers because they're keyboard cowards. That's all the internet bullies are, is keyboard cowards. Fuck sickos, fuck the trolls. People are like, oh, is Cobra going to do a review of that pizza? And I'm like, yes, I am. For the review, I let it cool off a little too cold for professional reasons because it's now at the leftover pizza stage. But I'm not complaining. Personally speaking, as a YouTuber who likes his fast food, I'm not complaining. I'm going to be eating on good pizza and finishing off those barbecue ribs that I ordered from the Fire Rock. So, I'm not complaining. Everyone wants to judge me for the house I live in, or for the food, just anything they can think of. We're just gonna judge Cobra in general, and it's like, you know what? I've had a lot of hardships in my life, but I'm making the best of it, and I'm not complaining up to this point. I am not complaining about my circumstances. If the worst thing I have to complain about is my YouTube trolls are assholes and my ex-girlfriend's an obsessed cunt, then I'm not complaining. Although I ordered that pizza God knows when, and now it's almost midnight before I'm trying a slice of it, so... And everyone likes to give me shit about that, but sometimes, admittedly, I cool it off too long. But in the spirit of things, I've been eating custom-made pizzas for a hot minute. And if you pick up that pizza when it's fresh and hot, and you have a bunch of toppings on there, extra cheese, the cheese is going to slide off. Now you're having a sad day picking up that extra cheese and the toppings and placing it back on your slice. When it's like your pizza should be able to just come free from the thing, and you take a bite, it tastes delicious, boom. That's the end of that. So that's a pro tip to my fellow pizza eaters, is sometimes you gotta let it cool off a little bit because you don't want the cheese falling off when you pick up a slice. It's like, well, the toppings are staying in place. So even though it's like leftover pizza temperature now and I let it cool off too long, I'm not complaining because it tasted good and my toppings stayed on my pizza. So I'm like, shh. And yes, absolutely go to Little Caesars and check out their crazy bread stuffed crust pizza. I've had it a million times. Mind you, when they come back with it, and then they take it off the menu and come back with it, it's exquisite. It's a little bit cheaper than, Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. If you're going to Pizza Hut, because you'll slut yourself for a slice. Don't lie to me. That's, No, but, if I go to Pizza Hut and get a stuffed crust pizza, I go with meat lovers, extra cheese, extra bacon, add onions on an extra large stuffed crust pizza with garlic butter spread on the crust. And then I smear garlic butter all over the fucking pizza, and oh my god. So it's like, my last food hack was kind of bougie. My last food hack, food snack review, whatever you want to call it. My last food review was a little bougie. I went to a fancy steakhouse here in town. I DoorDashed their shit. It tasted delicious. And it's like, Cobra, goddamn. And all this Cameo money that I've been getting, spending it on content for my fans so y'all can get the fucking hookup, son. Like, a lot of people get depressed around the holidays, and so I make a video just eating a bacon cheeseburger, and they see how happy it makes me and how delicious it tastes. And for a moment, they forget about their problems. They're watching Cobra eat a burger, and it takes you, that's why YouTube kicks ass, because you can watch your favorite YouTubers and escape into a world where it's like, even if the food that they review is not the best, because I've seen some food reviews where Dame Drops wasn't having it, I still watched and I was still entertained. And I'm like, now there are a ton of people on YouTube who review food, and I'm like, welcome to the community. I'm like, I'm a fucking white ass, fucking broke ass cracker male living off of my Cameo and YouTube and my music album sales and my t-shirt and tactical soap sales and what have you. And it's honest money, dude. It is honest fucking money. And all these people who want to dog on me or talk shit, y'all can fuck off, dude. Sitting there like, oh my god, Cobra, you better not eat a burger like an apple, which is like the dumbest thing that they say. What kind of psychopath fucking eats a burger with a fucking knife and a fork? You're supposed to pick the burger up and eat it. It's one of those hand-eaten foods. Just like apples. And they say it like it's an insult. And I'm like, they get so desperate to insult Cobra that they don't give a fuck how stupid that they sound or how desperate it makes them look. And I'm like, at this point, I don't know who's more obsessed with me, Jessica Boyle or my YouTube trolls. My YouTube trolls are like, oh, Jessica's thinking about or trying to copy your cooking videos, Cobra. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm mature enough on YouTube and everything that I don't care. This platform is big enough for everyone. It just makes her look pathetic and desperate for my attention. And when I completely ignore it, and then as soon as people bring it to my attention, laugh in her face, she don't get what she wants. Everyone can still see you're madly in love with Josh, and he's not buying it, and no one else is either. So what's your end game here? Really ought to thank Jessica Boyle because her obsession with me is making a lot of other chicks go, this bitch is psychotic and she's fucking madly in love with Josh. He must have something that all the other guys don't have. So thanks, Jessica. You're making it easier for me to get my next girlfriend. I appreciate it. But enough of that silly nonsense. Like, Little Squeezers is good for what it is. It's cheap pizza. You on Struggle Street and you're craving some cheese and some meat and some bread. You know, because that's what pizza is. It's cheese, it's bread, it's toppings. And Little Caesars is not a sponsor, but I proudly support them because Little Caesars, in my opinion, is delicious pizza for a cheaper price. And just because it's cheap don't make you less of a person, dog. If someone's going to snob on you because you bring Little Caesars to a party, well, then they can fuck off. They don't get a slice. You know, that's just how I look at it. But for the Little Caesars crazy bread stuffed crust pizza with extra cheese, bacon as the main topping, and then extra bacon and onions with the extra cheese, and 2 cups of garlic butter, yes, please. That's getting the Cobra seal of approval. I've had that combo from the Little Caesars pizza place several times. Like, I'm no stranger to it. I know it tastes good. I've had it several times. And it's like a throwback in a sense for me, you know. Because I love bacon, I love butter, I love grease, I love cheese. Bacon, grease, butter, and cheese. Yeah. You got those things in a dish, I'm here to eat it. Is it heart healthy? No, it's not. And knowing that my family has a history of high blood pressure, I'm taking the risk of dealing with that when I'm older, but I'm doing that for my fans. And because, god damn it, bacon is life. Bacon is fucking delicious, and you can all fuck off if you don't agree with me. All jokes aside, if you don't like bacon, that's not your thing, that's fine. But the rest of us will be enjoying life from the right side of the argument. A good stiff drink, a good bacon-loaded fast food item, I'm content and set for the evening. And yes, I did sacrifice like eating temperature and cheese pull for the video, but when I picked up that slice, nothing fell off. I'm going to be eating on that pizza for the next couple of days. So if you don't see a new food review, there's plenty more in the works, I'm sure. Just don't trip out about it. But it's like, I see Dame Drops is like the stuffed crazy bread crust is back at Little Caesars. And I'm like, word, that got me craving one. So I ordered me one, custom made it. The problem with Dame Drops' order is like, it wasn't cooked enough to his specification. And it's like, dude, you gotta let that pizza cool off a little bit, cuz, before you pick up a slice. Otherwise, all that cheese is gonna fall off. I'm not saying it's gonna be like leftover pizza cold to do it. Maybe like half of that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just a little tip for anyone out there watching my videos. They get a delicious pizza. They try to eat it when it's hot and fresh and all the cheese and toppings just falls off. And you're like, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit. And I grew up eating delicious pizza. You know? It's what it is. I remember Pizza Corner pizza growing up. Still a staple of Valley City. Cheers to that. I won the fucking lottery and built my clock tower dream house. And I show up to Rally in the Valley with my hot rod. Shit's gonna get fun, son. I've manifested it, and it's going to happen when you least expect it. What the fuck is Rally in the Valley? It's a hot rod show that Valley City hosts every summer. Where like cool cars come to hang out and all the local bars open up. It's just a bloody good time, you know. Although if I did go back to Valley City, I don't want any drama with any certain people. You know what I'm saying? It'd be just going back to hang out with old friends and shoot the shit. No drama, no bullshit. Nothing but love and, you know, no drama. No drama, YouTube. What kind of pizza would you order from Pizza Corner if you could right now? It would have all the meats, including shrimp. It would have extra cheese and onions. And it would have the chicken Alfredo pizza sauce on it. Bam! And make it as large as possible. With the extra cheese, yes please. I think that'd be fucking tasty myself, but if they wouldn't allow the sauce or didn't have certain toppings, I'd work around it, you know, because it's Pizza Corner. Pizza Corner makes good pizza. It's a staple of my childhood. Cheers to Dave Zubarb. Good liquor, good pizza, good friends, good times. And pizza's one of the few foods that I never get tired of. Like, I'll still eat it, but I might be like, I want to do something different, you know, kind of thing. But, like, I never get tired of pizza. But if you put pizza and pineapple together, you're a sick bastard. Because pineapple does not belong on pizza. And if you call it za, you deserve to be smacked in the fucking face. Like these pretentious douchebags who call Target Target because they're trying to sound hip. It's like, okay, calm the fuck down. And no judgment towards people who call it Target, but like, dude. I don't know why that irritates me, but it does. People who call Target Target. It's like you're trying to make it sound more hip and urban than it really is. And it's like, it's Target, dude. It's like a genetic version of Walmart. Just calm the fuck down. And it's like, and there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I love shopping at Walmart/Target. I'm not a snob. Matter of fact, I get my boots from Walmart. I go for the Brahma steel toe boots. I'll try on a pair when it fits just like a glove. It's not too tight, not too loose. I haven't updated my shoes. I don't know when the last time I bought a new shoes was, to be honest. And they're still going because Brahma's makes quality boots. Even if I won the lottery, I would still shop at Walmart because I'm not a fucking snob. And Walmart offers great deals. Not a sponsor. If I built my clock tower dream house YouTube, I would host the most elegant of parties. It would be exquisite. I get famous enough on YouTube, I can make it happen. You want to help Cobra build his clock tower dream house? Subscribe to his channel. Every subscriber I get helps me make money on YouTube. And honestly, YouTube, if I never built my clock tower dream house in my lifetime and all I had was this house, I'd be perfectly fine with it. It's better than nothing, you know? That's the attitude you gotta have in life sometimes. And don't mind me, I'm just eating pizza and drinking tequila. Ooh. I don't want drama with anyone. I just want to live my life in peace. I don't care if people accept me. I know there's a lot of people like the trans community who are like, we just want to be accepted. I feel that 100%. You're sick and tired of all the negative publicity. But me personally, I'm just like, I don't care if people like me. I don't care if they accept me. I know I'm a good person, and I'm not going to rely on someone else's validation to be happy in life. And that's just my opinion. I'm not going to go on this 2 hour tangent about because I don't got a problem with trans people. I just got a problem with the extremist bullshit that exists with it that makes them look bad, you know, and that's just the best way to say it. Leave it at that. Because there's a lot of nasty negative crap that makes men look bad. There's a lot of nasty negative crap that makes men look bad. And as soon as you call it out, you get told you're just mansplaining and to check your male privilege. And I'm like, excuse me, I think that's one thing that unites the human race is we're sick and tired of all the negative bullshit, letting people define who we are as people when we're all individuals and we all have our own feelings. Like, I'm not trying to get political with a fucking food review here, man. It's like I don't care if I get a cheese pull. I've had that combination of Little Caesars 100 times, and it's fucking delicious. People are gonna watch. That's the thing. Like that's how I know I'm a successful YouTuber. Is even though people fucking hate my guts, they're still gonna watch the video because of morbid curiosity. It's like something about Cobra. It entertains the masses. So yes, I might have let that pizza cool off for more than a couple hours, more than I intended to, but it still tasted good. Testament to the product. Also, not a sponsor, but next time you go to Little Caesars, check out their crazy stuffed crust bread pizza and order whatever the fuck you want to put on it. Because it's Little Caesars stuffed crust pizza, basically. It's delicious. They take their crazy bread ingredients and turn it into a stuffed crust pizza where the stuffed crust on the outside of the pizza is the crazy bread. Like, it's ingenious, it's devilishly twisted and decadent. And then when you slap a bunch of garlic butter on there, it's like, you know what? Fuck my arteries while I'm at it. I'm gonna fucking add this and this to it. I'm just saying, YouTube. It's that good. You might pay a little bit extra for the more ingredients you add to it. But in my personal opinion, if you want to customize a crazy bread stuffed crust pizza from Little Squeezers, it's worth every penny. You broke as shit, you only got one topping choice, and you choose pepperoni because fuck it. You know, that's fine too. No judgment here. But you gotta try the crazy bread stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. It's delicious. I'm not a sponsor, but I'm a proud supporter of Little Caesars pizza. They're cheap. They taste good. For as cheap as Little Caesars is compared to most fast food restaurants, they taste good. Like you gotta spend less for more flavor. And that's just my opinion, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there who are gonna shit on me for having my opinion because that's the internet. And I'm just like, okay, if you don't like Little Caesars, well then I respect your opinion, but you don't gotta shit on me because I like their pizza. And that's the internet in a nutshell, dude. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Mm. I can feel the grease from all that garlic butter settling into my clit tickler and my goatee, man. Like, I can smell the fucking grease and the pizza on my beard just from eating one slice. That's how you know it's a good. I fuck with Little Caesars, dude. I know some of you out there are going to be like, but it's like, dude, you want pizza and you can't afford Pizza Hut or Domino's or Papa John's or Papa Murphy's or Godfather's or what have you. And it's like, you don't want to buy a frozen pizza from Walmart. You still want to order out. So, like, you know, it's at that. And I get it. You want pizza, but you don't want to order a frozen pizza from the grocery store and have to microwave it, you know. And even if you're at microwave stage, ain't nothing wrong with a microwave pizza, YouTube. It's still pizza at the end of the day. And that's the right attitude to have. Like, I've been munching out on those ribs, and I got a couple left. And then Dame Drops got me hungry for some pizza, and I was like, shit. Little Caesars is back with the stuffed crust pizza, crazy bread pizza crust. Oh, let me get up on that. And I had to order me one because it was Friday and Dame Drops was making me hungry for one. And I'm like, I see a lot of fucking people who are eating pizza and going, oh my God, the toppings are falling off as soon as I try to pick it up. I'm like, let your fucking goddamn pizza cool the fuck off before you pick up a slice. It ain't gonna cool off as ridiculous as what I did because it was midnight. It's now like almost midnight compared to when I last filmed my fucking pizza video. That's a bit too long to cool off, but like long enough to where like it's still warm, but the cheese ain't gonna fall off when you pick it up. That's the sweet spot, man. And to be fair, I wasn't that hungry, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's leftover at pizza temperature. I'm still gonna eat a slice for a YouTube video and be like, let's see what it really do. Make a fucking drink combo and just speak my mind on some shit. Be like, man, we got the pizza. We got the drink combos. It's the weekend. Hope you all are kicking it, chilling. Hope your Christmas season is going fantastic. I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas or the New Year's or the holidays, but I wish everyone a happy holidays and a happy New Year. And fuck sickos and fuck the trolls. Even though that pizza has been brought down to like leftover pizza temperature, affectionate way of putting things, it still tastes good. I'm like, ooh, pizza. So like, yeah, I fuck with little squeezers. I call them little squeezers. I heard Dame Drops calling it that. And I'm like, I fuck with that because it's like sometimes you gotta squeeze a couple bucks together to get a pizza. And you don't want to buy a frozen pizza from the grocery store. You want to order out and feel like a boss. And I'm like, dude, pizza's pizza. It all comes in like different, like tiers. Like this stuff's good for what it is versus, oh, fuck me, slap my mama, this is good. You know what I'm saying? And that's just food in a nutshell. You're going to get like degrees where it's like not the greatest, but you'll fuck with it because you want a budget versus this is amazing. And I've never tasted anything super fancy before. I've dabbled with some of the more exotic things. Y'all watch my YouTube, you know what's up. That spider sandwich was ridiculous. I made some buttered toast, and I slapped it with pork brains, escargot, caviar, and a fucking tarantula spider. And I fucking showed it. I showed you me making it with some copyrighted music. Because I didn't like the way I said things, but I didn't want to waste the video or redo it, so I'm like... And then you saw me eating it, and you're like, he's actually eating it! Why? Why? Because, like, everyone sees the fucking video that I make with the caviar, the escargot, the pork brains, and the tarantula edible spider. And I'm like, that's like the most random combination of gross out. Why the fuck am I on this part of the internet? The fuck is wrong with you? And then I eat the entire thing while drinking a cherry Coke. And I'm like, this is for my fans. This is for the content. Let's go. And I've had edible tarantula and I actually like it. So my palate's not that picky. I've eaten some strange things on YouTube. And the worst would be the fiery fish pizza. No. I like spicy food. I like seafood. And I overdid it with the fiery fish pizza. That shit, that is Cobra lore legend at its best. I'm like, yeah, look at King Cobra do this and that. And it's like, what did I do with it? But yo, when I do food reviews, the next one's right around the corner. I'll keep you posted. This drink combo is fantastic. It's like 8 squirts of lime juice, a little bit of Diet Mountain Dew knockoff, and some like tequila. It works. It fucking works. I only gotta add salt to my drink combos. The last time I did that, a lot of fans are going, the Cobra, that's actually pretty smart. And a lot of people are giving me shit about it. And it's like, you know what? Fuck the people giving me shit about my videos. No one's forcing you to watch. Or you like a sad, stupid, retarded alcoholic monkey who does the same dumb food hacks 10 times over. It's like you want to talk all this shit about King Cobra, but it's like you're still watching, cuz. So who's really the stupid ass? It's like if I hated somebody and watched their content and was still watching, like people would look at me like, dude, you're obsessed. Hey yo, Dame Drops ain't too old for this game. These young heads, excuse me, don't know what's up. You wouldn't have a platform for doing food reviews if it weren't for old school food titans like Dame Drops, Chemdomic, Badlands Chugs, all these older YouTubers who are like, this is how you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have a platform for this. So respect your elders. And don't be afraid to be like, you know what, this food is, you know what I'm saying? But like for the situation, for what it is, as far as the food review goes, I myself am not complaining. I love Little Caesars. And like quite often if I do a pizza food review, I'll eat my fill on the review. And if I'm full, I'll save the pizza for later and just eat it as leftovers. So like what I'm doing on this video ain't nothing out of the ordinary, son. You might hear a lot of fast food YouTubers go, man, this food is whack or this food is delicious. The important thing is to make your own assumption and think for yourself and also to believe in yourself. Fuck what everybody else has to say. You gotta believe in yourself. And I believe in you. Cheers. Happy Friday. I hope your weekend is kicking serious ass. Woo! That's enough drink combo to carry me through the evening. I'm definitely feeling fantastic.